Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Pokemon X Nuzlocke. This is episode 4. So I did do some training off camera like I said I was. And we did have an evolution and a encounter. But I'm a good guy. I made sure to record it for you. So here's that recording now. Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon X Nuzlocke. So I know I said we were to do some training before we went and faced Grant, but upon searching around, I found out that we can go ahead and go to Route 10, which gives us another encounter. So I didn't want to do the encounter off camera, but I wanted to be able to come in here and train. So we are going to start this episode off with doing the encounter, and then we'll go ahead and cut so that I can do the training that I said I would do off camera, and then we'll go and officially start the episode with fighting Grant. So here we go. So what I want is I want to be able to do a horde because there's a possibility of Yanma here with the hordes. There's also a possibility of Nosepass and Houndour. I'm not keen on getting a Nosepass because it's kind of useless for us right now. Houndour is a good backup in case something happens to Todd, but my first choice is going to be Yanma. Oh. I think we'll be fine. And down goes Losis. Well, let's go ahead and heal Munchy now. And I'm just going to go to this patch over here. Or actually, maybe I'll go into the tall grass. Or not the... whatever. God, strength is such a good move. Ooh, level 20 for Munchy. Wants to learn Screech. No. Asmariel. Dunsparce. I I have mixed feelings about Dunsparce. I feel like they did it dirty with this evolution. I know it was kind of a joke, but it should have been so much better. Oh, crap. Munchy is evolving. Alright, so we're going to be getting a Snorlax. Definitely glad that I'm recording at this point. Come on, Snorlax. There's our boy. Heck yeah. Get rid of Defense Curl. Now, if only I had like Ice Punch or Thunder Punch. Alright, guys. Let's try it in here. So for hordes, we gotta use honey. And we have honey back from whenever... I can't... It's not Torino. It's the other kid. I can't think of his name right now. But he gave it to us a while ago. Alright, let's see what we get. Yes! We got Yanma. Alright. I think I'm actually going to switch. I think I'm going to bring in Ralph. Now, unfortunately with hordes, you might be asking me, like, why am I not just throwing a Pokeball, catching one, and then running away? It's because with hordes you can't. Because there's so many, the game says that you can't focus on one. So you're not able to do it until you kill all the others. So... which can be a pain because even though that they're very low level, it's just a lot of them. Are you kidding me? Oh, it's because they're flying. Duh. Alright, we're to switch into Todd. Todd should be able to one-hit them. Let's go with assurance. Oh, I don't like you getting criticals. Alright, we got two more. I should have just started out with Big T. Alright, now we can start throwing Pokeballs. there we go. Unfortunately, I didn't play that as well as I should have. I should have just started out with Big T, but it's whatever. So this was a female that we caught. It may be like simple, but we're going with Bugsy. Now, come on. Don't have time for that. Why? Houndour, you're being a pain in my butt. Get back here and heal. Yeah. Eh. Alright guys, so as promised, I'm going to go ahead and do some training off camera so that we can get ready for Grant. We shouldn't have to train too much because the level cap is 25 and most of our Pokemon are around 20 now. But I will see you guys whenever we come back. So, I'll see you then. Alright, welcome back guys. So yeah, we have Snorlax and we have Bugsy the Yanma now. So both of those are a good thing. I mean, I really like Yanma, and Snorlax is our MVP. As always, he's our, well, Munchlax is our mascot for the company. So, always good to have a Snorlax. Now, I am in Ambrit Town, and you might be asking, why are you in Ambrit Town? Well, it's because of two reasons. One, we went back and went to the berry farm and got some orange berries so that I can give them to our team. This just helps out during battles. If we get down to half health, it'll give us a little bit boost. God, Bella is snoring like a lawnmower down there. The other reason is because we are going to be teaching Pancham our Rock Smash. Now, Rock Smash isn't that great of a move. I understand. And, I mean, we would use Karate Chop in pretty much any situation over Rock Smash. But Rock Smash has the benefits of being able to smash rocks. Who would have thought? And when we smash those rocks, we have a chance of encountering a Pokemon. So that's what we're going to do on our way back. Here's a rock. Smash it. Oh, we obtained a pearl. That's nice. It's a nice boost of money. Nothing there. We have one more up here. If not, we can always reset. Alright, what we got? Alright, we got Dwebble. And Dwebble, in my opinion, is the better of the two. The other one is Binacle. And you might be thinking, well, Binacle is a water rock, so shouldn't that be good against the next gym? Because it's water? Well, theoretically. But, unfortunately, I looked it up. Binacle doesn't get a water move after level 4. It's very unlikely, oh my god, that it keeps that water move. Well, there goes Yanma. I guess Dwebble's going to join the team. Unless we get something better here in a moment. Alright. Kermit. And yes, I know Kermit is a frog, but this is a hermit crab. Therefore, it's going to be named Kermit. Don't at me. Or do. I mean, negative engagement is still engagement, so... we are in a different place now, so this is a different town. So, what we're going to do is we're actually going to fish here. Now, we're pretty much guaranteed to get a Magikarp. Since the only rod that we have is the old rod. And as much as I have Okay. That threw me off. Interesting. Well, I wasn't expecting this. Alright, Love Disc. We'll try you out. Her name is Lovefish. Lovefish. Alright. Let's go take a look at our Love Disc. Okay, it doesn't know water gun. Let's take a look. It's pretty fast. I mean, it's gonna need levels. Gives water pulse at level 22. Well, guys, looks like we might be taking a little detour and doing some training. Oh, what am I doing? I was pressing B instead of A. Unfortunately, Yanma, we just got you and you already died. God, these last three have really hurt. Alright. So guys, I guess we're going to do a short training montage so that we can get Love Disc up to par. And hopefully get it up to level 22 so that we can learn Water Pulse. So, I will see you guys when we get back. So I did have to take a break. My back was starting to really bother me. So it's actually the next day. So we did do a whole bunch of training beforehand. We got Big T up to level 24. We got Todd is still level 19, but Todd's not going to be very useful in this gym anyway. TikTok is up to 24. Ralph is up to 19. Guys, I would love to say that Ralph was better than Ralph actually is. For some reason, Ralph's stats just don't make sense to how much damage he's actually doing. And he's very hard to train. So I didn't really focus on him. I know fighting is strong against Rock, but it just wasn't in the cards. So maybe we can level him up a little bit in the gym. But, and then we have Munchy. Munchy, I'm hoping we can get to level 25 by the time that we get to Grant, because then we'll have Body Slam. So, we're actually probably going to move... We're probably going to move Ralph to the front and do a little bit of switch training and switch into Munchy so that we can try and get Ralph passively trained, but get Body Slam onto Snorlax. So, alright. So Grant is a rock climbing gym. It's not my favorite. I think it's a cool gimmick, but it also just, it takes a lot of time to climb. So, alright. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, we got Dwebble. What level is this Dwebble? 21. Let's see how Ralph does by himself. And that's kind of what I mean. Like, a karate chop should do more to this Dwebble than it actually is. And like, that was a critical hit. Come on. Ew, Relicanth. Okay, so we're gonna have Ralph be out. Do I want to try and get one hit on Relicanth? No, I feel like that's a risk not worth taking. Switch into Munchy. Okay. We're gonna yawn as well. Bring in Big T. Okay, Relicanth is now asleep. So we're gonna bite. Really? Waking up on the second turn? You're a pain. Okay. If he's gonna get free hits on anyone, it's gonna be Munchy. Because Munchy can take it. Let's go TikTok. As long as he doesn't wake up and use water gun, we'll be fine. Okay, we should be fine. There we go. Get rid of Comet Punch. Okay, so what's this side? That it looked like a dead end. The problem is that Big T is still asleep. So if we switch him in, we're almost guaranteed to get a free hit on us. Yeah, let's go ahead and battle this one. We could skip this one, but we're gonna have to go heal before Grant anyway, so might as well just take them all on. Now that's the kind of damage I expect. Bella. You know better. No. And this is where I wish that Ralph had a dark type move. Okay, so we're going to go into TikTok for assurance. Most likely this thing has levitate, so ground isn't going to do anything against it. Yeah. Really keep old moves. Okay, so we gotta cool down on using TikTok because we don't want him getting over leveled. 25 is the cap. Should be like one more, maybe two. Okay, there he is. Oh, come on. Ugh, nose pass. think we can risk it another time. Let's go, Munchy. Alright, just one more strength should do it. As long as we don't get paralyzed. There we go, good. Onyx. We'll stay out with Munchy. We'll use Yawn. Okay, he's asleep. There we go. We might go fight a couple more just wild Pokemon just to get that level up on Munchy, because we're so close. And Body Slam is so good. I know I'm kind of stalling, guys. I'm just trying to give us the best chance that we can against Grant, because Grant's not easy. Alright, there's the level up. I'm gonna get rid of Odor Soothe. Like, it's almost better just to switch into something that can hit a ghost than it is to have Odor Soothe. Alright, here we go. Alright, guys. This is it. We're gonna face off against Grant. I will say this is pretty epic battle music. Alright, first things first, yawn. Roar being, yeah, it doesn't do that much. Alright, body slam. Oh, don't paralyze us. Let me look something up real quick. Mara is 4 times weak to fighting moves. So, Ralph, do something. And Amara, do not wake up. There we go. Okay, Tyrant is Rock Dragon. So let's see. We don't have any Fairy. We don't have any Ice. We don't have any Dragon. So it would just be this stereotypical, like, rock weaknesses. Do I bring Snorlax back out to Yawn? I think so. From here, I think I'm actually going to go to TikTok. Oof. That hurt. Okay, you should be asleep now. Yes. Let's do a Sand Tomb. Okay. This should be it after this turn. The Hyper Potion, of course. Okay, so do we think that he's gonna wake up this turn? Could we take a stomp? I don't think we risk it. Oh, it would have been a Rock Tomb. That could have been bad. Because even though we're strong against Rock Tomb as TikTok, it still hits hard. No. Munchy, don't do that. Put it to sleep. Good, Munchy. Okay. Ralph is at full health. So. Alright, one more. Oh, guys, we did it. We did it. Oh, God. Oh, we trained so hard for that. Okay. I thought it was freezing for a moment. I was about to have a heart attack, being like, no! Alright, we saving. So if it does crash, then at least we've maintained here. In fact, I'm going to double save. Okay. So, let's check Rock Tomb real quick. Is Rock Tomb a physical move? It looks like it is. Boulders are hurled. We will do Big T. I just want to double check because Big T is definitely a physical attacker, not a special attacker. And I'm pretty sure that's the symbol for physical attack. Pokemon physical attack symbol. And orange or yellow sunburst explosion icon. Yes. Okay, yeah, that's physical. I was pretty sure it was, but I wanted to make sure. I don't think we need charm. Alright, guys, I think we're going to call it here. That battle kind of just took it out of me, and it's pretty late at night, so I'm going to try and go to bed. So, as always, leave a like, leave a comment. If you're not subscribed, definitely subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace out.